Will come back, Eastonwood. Right spot at the right time. Short ball to Hunter. Draws the player, feeds it off. This time Bontempelli goes to the top of the square. English, Shackey, Naughton flies!
Look at this, the important part there is Shackey keeps the Lear grounded. And if he gets a run and jump, he's going to mark the ball. English keeps Jonas tangled up as well, so they're really doing a good job.
6 marks so far, 4 contested. Power haven't taken one. Naughton gets their 3rd. The movie started well if you're a Dogs fan.
Great build-up here by the Western Bulldogs and just tacking that top of the goal square. Look at that block work by Shackey, making sure Lear can't get that run and jump up at the ball. They've really gone to work on the Western, the Port Adelaide backs, haven't they, the Western Bulldog forwards.
3 marks inside 50 already.
For the wing broadcast side, he goes short, wide to Hunter, little hand pass off to the Bont again. He's 50 out boundary side, long drop punt, squares it up, Naughton! Big leap over the pack, is marked on his chest. He's on fire early minutes of the game. That was just a magnificent finals mark.
Oh, brilliant. And there's no doubt that this bloke, you know, since he's been back in the side, they've come good again. Because when he was out for those couple of weeks, they dropped a couple of games, and I'll tell you what, he's a superstar, this bloke, and he's not just a superstar now, he's going to be a superstar for the next 10 years. That's why Dixon has got to match him.
So Naughton will come in from 20 out, left foot drop punt. He slotted it home, and the Bulldogs have started with 3 early goals. Port Adelaide yet to score.
Still the cheapest of suit. It's almost acrylic. Hunter goes to Bontempelli from 52. Long centering ball. English is there. So to Naughton. Naughton up into the atmosphere's marked, and Kenny looks distraught. 15 out directly in front. Naughton should kick the Dogs 3rd. And they are all at sea, Port Adelaide.
Shackey's keeping a Lear.
Very, very good pickup, Kingy. We're just watching the replay in the K-Rock Hub. In that contest, Shackey wasn't looking at the footy. He's got one job, keep a Lear away from the contest. That's an outstanding start by the Bulldogs. They're all over them.
So Naughton missed one moments ago, comes in, does not miss this one. He punches the sky, his teammates get to him. And the Doggies have got 3, they've got the jump, 3-1-19.
Now Wood short to Hunter, 55 from home. Hunter the handball to Bontempelli. He's 52 out against the boundary line. To the top of the square, astronaut! Aaron Naughton flies across the pack. He might as well have been at 33,000 feet, Brad. He just was gliding mid-air out in front of Trent McKenzie, and that's a wonderful mark.
They cannot win the footy, Port Adelaide. Every time it's the ground, Brad, it is 3-1. They're getting flogged.
I'm just loving the work of Tim English up there, up forward. He is keeping Lear at bay at the moment. He started last week.
Mark of the day contender for McDonald's. Aaron Naughton comes back, kicks the goal.
Well,
this is some start from the Western Bulldogs.
I should say play on. Hunter now to Bontempelli. The Bont, nice kick. Lear's got to go at it. He does, but Naughton came out, and Naughton flew like a bird, took a spectacular mark, and the alarm bell's starting to ring already. This should be goal number 3. He's straight in front, 12 metres out for goal. And Port Adelaide at the moment, Trent, are in disarray.
Well, I can tell you now, Trent McKenzie, he was up his hammer, but Naughton has come from 10 metres in front of the stoppage. He's run a hook lead. The defender doesn't even think he's going for it. He's launched from deep in the pack, and he's taken his second contested mark at what should be his second goal. He's on fire.
44th goal for the year. Norton kicks it.
Just
snuck in. He missed one momentarily, or a minute or so ago, but boy, oh boy, what a start. 3-1-19 to Port Adelaide 0. This is a nightmare start, and they need to get on their bike.
Finds Hunter. Forward handball to Bont at left half forward. Kicks long and high towards full forward. Naughton flies. And the astronaut through the Adelaide air. Through the night sky, he takes the mark. 15 out, directly in front.
And you had Shackey then on a Lear too, just too busy in the contest, just keeping him away, allowing Naughton to have a really good run at it. So they've really set up well, the Bullies.
Well, and also, to be fair, Trent McKenzie really poor. Aaron Naughton jumps at the ball. He had no body contact on him whatsoever.
He's kicked a goal in his last 8 games. Naughton comes in on his left and gives the Bulldogs the dream start. They are away and running in this prelim final.
Goes short, Hunter wants to draw the player, handball to Bontempelli. This will hit the goal square as well. The Tools are getting back there, Shaki. Norton takes the mark, Naughton attacked the footy hard. What a start for the Bulldogs. A certain goal coming up here, you would say, straight out in front. They could have the first 3 of the game here.
Geez, the Dogs are getting into Aliir at the moment off ball. Every player in the forward line for the Dogs is getting after him. That's because I think he came off Aliir in that marking contest. Aliir decided not to fly, and geez, what a mark early. Important kick now, Roo.
He attacked that footy. He flew through the pack. He split the pack. And now Naughton this time, he makes no mistake. Can you believe it? 3-1 they are. 3-1-19 the Bulldogs. Port Adelaide do not look like scoring.
Talking about Bailey Smith being one of the most impressive young midfielders in the comp. Well, this bloke could be the best big man in the competition in the not too distant future. Second for contested marks in the competition. Number 1 is at the other end with Charlie Dixon. So we've got the best big men in the competition in terms of contested marks at Adelaide Oval tonight.
Hunter's got it, but he's 70 from goal. Hands it to Bond, 55 from goal. Launches long. English in a pretty good spot. Naughton from the side. The astronaut got up early, and Ken Hinkley's moving very uncomfortably in his seat. Mackenzie is on Naughton, and he's letting him have a run at it at the moment. Good grab by Naughton.
Just a bit of byplay off the footy too. A couple of them have gone over to Aliir and gone into his face, the Doggies.
So it'll be a 3-0 start. And the Doggies flying about as high as Naughton flew to get that one. 3-1-19 to no score.
Dogs happy to slow play it. 7 gone first quarter. Hustmana clock. Dogs 13. Port Adelaide 0. Bontempelli long to full forward. Naughton from nowhere's clawed it. Dead in front. There's a tiny bit of push and shove, nothing more. But flew from the side, Jim, got a clean run at it. Marks 15 out, dead in front for the Dogs.
Well, he led up to Bontempelli, realised Bontempelli was going long and just doubled back and worked his backside off. And that's why he had the running jumper and the start on Mackenzie, his direct matchup. Just lost him on the short little tick lead. And just came and jumped to the footy.
Dead in front, Naughton goes in and he's put it through. His first, Dogs third, 3-1-19 the Dogs. Port Adelaide yet to score.
Both opponent. Yeah, it was 3 pairs of players, wasn't it? Wrestling under the ball, but as soon as that happened and Naughton was able to release from Mackenzie's contact and just jump at the ball, well, that's his piece of cake. He does that easily.
Bonners kicks a howler on the way out as he delivers it straight to Woods. Wood around the outside to Hunter. Hand pass to Bontempelli. The Dogs are going deep. English is deep. And so too Naughton, who flies the pack from the side. That is a hanger. Hangmytv.com.au, because that's what they do.
Well, that's the 3rd contested mark they've taken inside 50. He's having his way with Mackenzie. I think Mackenzie's too focused on how do we get Aliir free. There's been a lot of that jostling behind the play. Well, let's get... No. When you got to defend, you got to defend. And he's been shown up a couple of times already in this game.
At full forward, Aaron Naughton to take full toll. He prods through the Dogs' 3rd. And yet again, they have jumped Port Adelaide. 3-1-19 to nothing after a stunning 8 minutes to start the prelim. The Tyre Power scoreboard, 3 votes. Big footy final sale now on.
Well, this has been perfect planning from Luke Beveridge and then really well executed in the first 5 to 6 minutes of this game by the Western Bulldogs. And it was Bontempelli's kick, so he had the option to go short, try and create something a little bit cute. He said, no, I'm going to put some more pressure on Port's defence. Naughton running back towards goal and then having a little bit of a hook lead back towards the drop of the football. You're spot on, Kane. Just watching it on the replay screen. It's Mackenzie who's trying to fill space, but he ultimately doesn't get anybody on, and Naughton has a free run at the football, and it's just a brilliant grab 15 out from goal.
Safety still shed stats, 30 to 12 disposals, 17 kicks to 5. The clearances are 6 to 1. Inside 50 similar.